What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing Abercrombie Fitch polos. So I have 3 Abercrombie Fitch sweater style polos that I wanted to review in specific. They're a little bit geared towards spring or even fall. The reason why I bought it is because I wanted to try out Abercrombie Fitch again. If you watched the documentary on Netflix, there's a lot of drama with the brand and especially the way it's portrayed via that Netflix documentary. And I've definitely seen Abercrombie Fitch trying to revitalize their brand image. So I wanted to give a few of their pieces a try. This Abercrombie Fitch, the pieces that I bought don't necessarily look like the old Abercrombie Fitch I used to know in like the late 1990s or even the early 2000s. So I'm just gonna go over how it looks in pictures, how it looks on figure in a video, some of the pricing, the details, and how I would wear it. And for a lot of these pieces, I'm just gonna review it as if this were any other sweater style polo or just polo from Abercrombie Fitch in general, because a bunch of these pieces are likely sold out by the time you're watching this because they were released in the summer of this year, 2022. All of the shirts come in this Abercrombie Fitch signature blue size tag, which just says Abercrombie Fitch and then the size and a bunch of different information. So first up, we have this relaxed textural button through sweater polo, and this is in white. It has 6 buttons from top to bottom and a regular hem. This shirt retailed for $65 USD. I got it in a size medium, and the description on the website says that this shirt is more of a relaxed fit, but out of all the 3 shirts that I'm actually reviewing, this is the most tight fitting or the most form fitting. So I'm gonna say that this is definitely the most dressier shirt as far as attire goes and occasion. There is a bunch of textural stitching detail throughout, whether it be the sleeves or the front of the shirt, but the collar is just a solid knit fabric, along with the back, which shares that same fabric, and the lining as well, because it's just one piece basically from the lining and the back. But you do see a lot of textural details, which is really nice. At first I thought it was going to be a little bit too see-through. Once I put it on, it's actually pretty nice. I personally think that it fits really well on my body. I'm about 5'9", 100 and maybe 75 pounds on a good day. I don't know anymore. Those are my measurements. This is how the white sweater polo looks on me. I personally would wear it with all the buttons buttoned. It's kind of hard to say. You can wear it with the top button or even the bottom button unfastened, but personally I feel like this is more of a formal looking shirt, and it's a crisp white color which looks really nice, really clean, and a little bit more on the dressier side. But you can wear it casually. I guess if you want to go to the beach and just wear it open, you can. I personally would wear this on the more formal or business casual occasion. I think that it looks really nice, but it is the color white, and it might be really easy to get dirty for some folks. Like, I know if I wore this a lot, I'd probably get a stain on it eventually, but you could always clean that. It's not too thick, it's pretty lightweight, but also not moisture wicking. So if you sweat, it's not necessarily gonna wick it away like a Nike dry fit t-shirt, but it still is quite comfortable. The shirt is really easy to wear, but like I said earlier, it's more on the dressier side rather than the casual side. The sleeves on this sweater polo are also not too short nor too long. I actually really like how this fits on me. The details on the sleeves and the front, so the body of the shirt, is really intricate and looks a lot more expensive than the retail price. Next up, we have this wave pattern sweater polo, and this is a multicolored piece, which I'm gonna say up front probably has the most casual or relaxed fit of all 3 of these shirts. This shirt retailed for $60 USD. It is the same boxy fit as you see in the first shirt, but the hem is a little bit longer and the sleeves are a little bit longer. But as far as the width, I wouldn't say it really differs that much. All of these shirts are a size medium, and I'm gonna continue to put my measurements in the video just so you have a better reference of what would probably fit your body. So there are a bunch of colors in this shirt, which make it really interesting to me. There's cream in the middle and then a gradient wave pattern that goes to the outside of the shirt. But what's really nice too is that gradient is not only in the middle, but it connects the white of the collar to the middle of the shirt, which I think looks really nice and quite elevated. Like I said, with the first shirt, a lot of folks wouldn't think that this is just a Abercrombie Fitch $60 shirt. It looks visually appealing, and I think the fit, even though it isn't as form-fitting as the first shirt we saw, definitely is on the more relaxed side. And the theme of all of these shirts, I believe, is like more of like a 1960s, 1970s smart casual vibe. You could wear it to the office, but you could also wear it in a more formal event. Think like Silk Sonic 70s, some things like that, bell bottoms, flares, etc. But nonetheless, I think this shirt in specific, you could probably go to a bowling alley and they'll think you're a part of the PBA. What is that? Pro Bowling Association? I don't know if that's a thing, Filipino basketball. Anyways, this shirt really relaxed, really dope. So this shirt does have 6 buttons as well, and I personally would wear it with all the buttons except the bottom fastened, because if you do wear the bottom button fastened, it has this weird crease area where there'll be like a hole in it, and I personally don't like the way it looks with the hole. I like the way it looks where it has a V, because the V coincides with your neckline and you'll look a little bit more slim because that V is consistent with the hem, so the bottom of the shirt. And unlike the first shirt, this is not see-through. It's not necessarily a very intricate pattern as far as the stitching, the knit, and the details, but the colors are really nice and the shirt was well executed. What's cool too is that the brown isn't too dark nor light, and I think you could wear this with a bunch of different colors, whether it be black or brown, formal or casual. I know there's a lot of old school menswear rules of like wearing black with black and brown with brown, etc., but personally this is a versatile piece that you could wear to any occasion with almost any color. And lastly, we have this cable knit sweater polo in black, and this shirt retailed at $60 as well. So I would say this shirt is definitely on the more formal side, but you can wear it casually. I love the way this fits, even though I would say this is in between the first shirt and the second shirt as far as the fit goes. It's not too form-fitting, nor is it too relaxed. Fits pretty well. I would say the hem is definitely a little bit longer. It doesn't look like it's a cardigan hem because there are no buttons on this, so it just looks like a sweater with a regular bottom, and it has some very delicate rib knitting, which is also continued on the sleeves and also the collar. And on the body of the shirt, you just have a bunch of cable knit texture in that same knit fabric, but that cable knit is only on the front of the shirt, and the back of the shirt, it is not on the sleeves, which are just a solid knit fabric. So like I said earlier, there is no buttons on this shirt. It just has a Johnny collar. Shout out my boy Johnny Bravo. They named it after him because he'd be rocking the black t-shirts and the black polo. In all seriousness, this is called a Johnny collar because it just has a V, so no real button or closure. It just has an opening. It's almost like a V-neck version of a polo, but in sweater form. I would say that this shirt is more on the dressier side. You can wear it casually, but I think that this shirt looks better when dressed up. The sleeves aren't too long. It matches more of the first shirt that we saw as far as the fit goes, but the hem, so the bottom and the length of this shirt is quite long. So what I did is I personally tucked it in a little bit. I didn't tuck it into my pants, but more so the shirt itself. And I think that did the job to make it look a little more sleek and elegant. But if you do want to wear it more casually, you can just untuck it from the shirt itself and it'll just be a little bit longer, but that does look a little more sloppy in my opinion. All in all, would I recommend these Abercrombie & Fitch sweater polos to anyone? I probably would say yes. They're one, a good price point that's pretty fair and not too expensive. Two, the quality is okay. The fits are pretty nice, but I would recommend going in store and actually trying them on. I do a lot of online shopping. Thankfully these fit and I don't have to return any of them. And thirdly, they're pretty stylish. You could wear them for any occasion and they're quite comfortable. A lot of dressier clothes, you either can't wear it to casual occasions because you'll look too formal, and vice versa, you'll look too casual at like a formal occasion. So these three shirts really appeal to me because they're kind of blurring the lines of what's casual and what's formal, and they're quite flattering on, I would say, almost anyone's body as long as you size it right. So if you're looking for some polos that you could layer under some jackets or even wear it by itself for the early fall or even going later into this year, Abercrombie & Fitch has some dope pieces that I actually really like a lot. What do you guys think about these polos? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. We're almost close to 1,000 subs. I want to thank everyone that's been watching, subscribing, liking, disliking, sharing with their friends and family, whoever. I'm really appreciative, and I hope you guys have a great one. Until next time, peace. Yeah.